23ABC's Digital Update is brought to you by West Medical.
Good evening, I'm Danielle Kernkamp. Here's what we're following on this Friday. We are continuing to follow the very latest developments after President Trump tested positive for COVID-19. 23ABC political contributor Alan Bolar says there are three outcomes with how his positive test could affect his approval ratings during the 2020 election. One, people could feel sympathy for President Trump, but there are also two other possibilities.
People will have a psychological reaction to the president getting sick and say, hey, how can we, think that you could keep us safe if you couldn't keep yourself safe? And I'm not saying that's fair. I don't know that that is fair, but I think there's a good chance that many Americans will feel like that. Now, what do I think is the most likely outcome? That very few people will change their vote.
The Trump campaign today postponing all of the president's upcoming events. Meanwhile, Joe Biden took to Twitter this morning to announce he and wife Jill Biden received negative test results. Nancy Pelosi's office confirming the same. However, presidential aide Kellyanne Conway saying on Twitter she too has tested positive. In other news, tomorrow morning, Councilman Andre Gonzalez is asking East Bakersfield residents to join him in a neighborhood cleanup at the David Nelson Pocket Park. Gonzalez is fronting the event with the Children First campaign. It's called Keep East Bakersfield Beautiful, and it takes place every month. Volunteers are asked to meet at the Pocket Park at 8 a.m. Saturday, and then groups will spread out and clean up the surrounding area. Gonzalez saying there's a lot of work to be done, but he wants residents to know that doing these cleanups does have an impact. And the Kern County Fair Food Drive-Thru is coming to an end this weekend. You can still swing by from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow and Sunday. It'll be at the fairgrounds. To order, just enter through the South P parking lot. They accept both cash and card. Now for a quick check of your forecast, Brandon.
Definitely another hot day today. It's going to be hot as we head through the weekend, eventually seeing some changes though, but 96 degrees, that's more than 10 degrees warmer than average for this time of year. So another very, very hot day, and just about the same for tomorrow. All across the county, warm temperatures, 88 for Fraser Park, 96 for Bakersfield, and about 100 degrees at China Lake. So really warm in the desert as well. Slow cooling trend for the first half of the forecast. Get down to about 92, still fairly hot and hazy on Wednesday, and then the big change comes Thursday into Friday, where our temperatures actually drop all the way down into the 80s. Cooler than average for this time of year. 7-day forecast for the rest of Kern County. Fraser Park starting in the upper 80s, as is Tehachapi. Both spots ending up in the 70s by the end of the forecast. The Kern River Valley dropping from the upper 90s to the lower 80s.
Sounds good, Brandon. Thank you. That's going to do it for this update. Enjoy your weekend.